you guys hear me now? We got you. Can you hear me now? Okay, good. I was trying these new, to see if these new microphones, but I'm such a spaz, so. Good morning, Cindy. Good morning. I'm looking for my recipes that my crew prepped for me yesterday, and they're not here. Oh. All right, so it's gonna take a couple of minutes for me to figure out what they did. It's like search and find every day for stuff. All right, hold on, let's see. Let me just go down here and figure out where they put everything. Otherwise, I'm gonna be winging it. Oh, wait, ding, 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 found it. You know, I have so many recipes that I have to figure out. I can't remember stuff. There's just too many. So sometimes I just like to have my recipes in front of me if I forget something. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? It's a big day today. Lots to do. My Thanksgiving is starting to amp up. So I'm also, I'm on the phone all day with clients. Hi, Julie. Cindy's pretty name too. Sorry, Julie. I forget sometimes. I'm so sorry. But good morning, Julie. So we have Thanksgiving amping up here. Probably next week I'll start doing some videos for you guys on how to make stuffing or blah, 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 like get all that kind of stuff done. But today I'm going to make, I have a lot of vegetarian food and one meat dish that I just love. It's super old school, and I just wanted to do it with you guys so you could, I don't know, I just think meat, there's a balance, you know, and if you're vegan or vegetarian and you're feeding, you know, meat eaters, or you have, you know, what is that word? Oh my God, I'm a little off today. I'm a little tired. Wild game. If you have wild game lovers in the house, they're great. So let's get started. So I think I'm going to do, I might have to take you guys on a little trip with me through the kitchen to get a couple of other things, because I had a contact malfunction right before I was going to go live at like 6:30, and then I don't know what happened to my contact, and I was like, oh no. So I spent like 10 minutes trying to get them out of my eyeballs. All right, hold on. Let me take you with me. I have to get some gluten-free breadcrumbs, and here we go. What's everybody doing today? Has anybody tried Harris? Oh, no, there's no politics here. I'm so sorry. We are keeping this space calm and happy and full of loving food. So please take that to a different live. But thank you. I don't want to see that on here because it just creates more cranky and crazy. But thank you. All right, so let's see. Do I have breadcrumbs here? Yes. All right, I have some gluten-free breadcrumbs, and then anything that's healthy. Oh, that's good. Yeah, this is the channel to do that. We do clean food, which is really the way to be, right? So even if I cook meats, I use organic. Everything that I cook is about 95% organic. Let's see, I think I have ketchup over here. Hold on, let me take you over here. Ay. This is my kitchen. Get to see a whole bunch of space. Hi, good morning. Good morning. I'm just looking for my ketchup because I need it for Salisbury steak this morning. Oh, got it. All right, good. So we have some ketchup. Your ketchup looks so fun. I just want to help. Hey, Jake. I know, right? All right, so let's see. I have my ketchup. Okay, Worcestershire. All right, we're all set. Here we go. Woo woo, we're in it. We're in it to win it. Okay. Let's get out our Worcestershire. thank you everybody who came to Book a Face yesterday and signed up. I will be doing, I'm not in this kitchen tomorrow, I'm at home, so I'll be getting I'll try and get all the recipes that we've been working on loaded. All right, can you guys see what I'm up to? Let me see, yes, okay, good. How's everybody this morning? How goes it? I'm good, a little off, but we'll be fine. We will be fine. All right, let me get some towels. Oh. Whew. Thanksgiving is ramping up, so when I leave you guys today, I'm at my desk getting all our orders done. We cook probably, I don't even know, a couple of thousand dinners, 1,500 dinners, something like that. I love food too. Everybody that's been here, Sexy Baby, it's got everybody loves food here. So good morning, everyone. We get into it. We have a bunch of foodies that we're collecting. So today I'm going to, oh shoot, let's go get some bowls. Oi. All right, come here. I'm bringing you around here so you can see me getting bowls. All right, bowls, I got bowls. All right, here we go. Now I have bowls. All right, you're staying there now. I need one of those cameras that like follows me around. All right, here we go. We are ready now. Now we are ready. Do you believe me? I don't believe me. All right, so let's see. I want to work on some Salisbury steak with you guys. Flip your camera again. Oh, yeah. All right, hold on. Guys, I'm so not that. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah. How's that? Better? Hello. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so what kind of food do I cook? I cook organic whole foods. Healthy, clean, organic whole foods, comfort foods, anything like that. So today I have a lot of vegan and vegetarian food that we're cooking. Plus I snuck in, which we're gonna start with, some elk Salisbury steak. Old school, perfect. Now you're in your right mind. I feel like I'm almost there this morning, almost. All right. Oh, you know what? Damn it. My daughter likes that stuff. All right, well, you're gonna learn then. It's okay, just breathe, is blessing you. Thank you. Yeah, I do need to breathe this morning. All right, hold on, let me just check eggs. I'm gonna bring you round and around. Here we go. Oh, shoot. Okay. Yes, yay, we have eggs. All right, let me see, do I have enough eggs? That's the question. Do we have enough eggs? All right, here we go. La-di-da. All right, let's see. I need at least, yeah, we can do it. We got 4 eggs, we're in. We are in with 4 eggs. We got breadcrumbs. I'm gonna do gluten-free so that everybody can eat it. Can you guys see me? All right, let me see. I spend so much time trying to figure out how to set this stupid camera up. Okay, there we go. All righty. Elk. Anybody eat elk before? It's actually kind of good. What are we making, Jake? Okay, we are making, where is this for? So, all right, so let's go backwards. So I'm in a health food store in Connecticut, and I have a prepared food department and catering, and most of the food that you watch me cook goes out into our deli case, whether it's prepared meals or if we do dinners, things like that, soups, we have hot soups, and it's pretty unconventional deli because you don't get the typical food. And if you have the typical food, if I'm making the typical food, it's usually certified organic or something different. Renee, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the love. I love when you're here. We're waiting for Katie too, my 2 favorite fans. All right, so thank you. You guys are awesome. Good morning. So we're in Connecticut. I'm in Ridgefield, but I'm not going to tell you anything else because they tell me not to do that. But if you DM me, I'm happy to share the information. So now I am going to, this is going to be too small. So I'm going to use some elk. So we're making elk first. Let's get the meat out of the way, and then we'll go right to the vegetarian food and vegan food for all my super clean health food nuts out there. You know who you are. So elk is pretty cool. It's very lean. Do you mince onions in your Salisbury steak? Yes, I will. In fact, I don't have onions sitting here. Thanks a lot. You reminded me. But yes, I will. The same kind of ingredients apply. It's just a cleaner way. And then what I do is when I make brisket, I save my brisket gravy so that I can blend it. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. So that I can blend, mix it into the steak itself, into the saute or simmer, I guess. All right, so I'm using like 4 pounds because this is a pretty popular dish, and people love it, and I don't make it that often because it's not that it's a lot of work. It's just I don't make it that often. So now we're going to use breadcrumbs. I'm going to put the breadcrumbs. Actually, I'm going to leave the breadcrumbs for the end. I'm going to crack the eggs, obviously, put our eggs in. Let's just get it out of the way now for people, for my germ phobes out there. I always use gloves with raw food or from, moving across contamination of meats and things. But when you're cooking food, you do not have to wear gloves. I just wear them sometimes because I don't want my hands all gooey. But when you're doing raw food, you must wear gloves. Then I'm going to add our mineral salt because you know how much I love that. We're going to add some ketchup. I'm going to use my squeeze bottle, but I don't know where I put it. Here it is. And this is organic ketchup. So there's no high fructose corn syrup in here, which is what we do not want. Good morning, everybody. I see new names out there. So I'm putting in with the about, what would I put in here? Like 4 pounds of beef, maybe 5. I'm gonna put in about I put in about a 1/4 cup of ketchup, 4 eggs, but I put the recipes out, so you don't have to worry about that. And then I'm gonna add about 2 capfuls of Worcestershire. Good morning, Moser. Moser's here.
Morning.
How are you today? Good morning, Maria. I'm all right. I'm a crank today, a little cranky, but I'll live. How are you today, Mose?
I'm good.
Our friends are here today.
Who?
Our friends are here today.
Nice.
Can you do what?
Who?
All the people on TikTok.
Oh.
Say hi. They're watching us. Can you do me a favor when you get settled in? Can you blend those 2 cans of tomato for me?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have any more sauce. I have to order it. We have no tomato sauce?
No.
I don't think so. Maybe in the hallway. When you settle in, check the hallway. You don't have to do it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, everybody. I know I'm usually never cranky, Mary. I'm not really cranky. I'm having like a little, what's the word? A melancholy kind of day. It's all right. I'll drink a cup of coffee, mushroom coffee, and I'll be okay. Welcome. All right. So we have almost all our ingredients in here already, and now I'm gonna have to take you guys along for another ride. We have to go get onions.
One can?
Onions. Oh, you found them? No,
Yeah.
give me 2 cans. Perfect. 2 cans. And then I'll take the beans over here too.
Okay.
The beans I already opened. Oh, good. Moser found tomato sauce. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right. You're gonna love being here because I teach you, and then you can go over to my Book of Face, and I post all the recipes there, so that you have all these good, healthy meals that you can make for your family or for you. It's so nice. Moser, I smell smoke. Why do I smell smoke? Oh, I know why I smell smoke. That just scared the crap out of me. I left the grill on. Ay. Guys, this isn't an act. This is just me. I'm just like, woo! But we have so much fun here. I left my grill on. I heated it up because we're gonna make stuffed portobello mushrooms today, and I left the grill on, and all of a sudden the kitchen's kind of filling up with smoke, and I was like, oh shoot. No, there's no performance here. All right, let me find onions. This is my walk-in. This is where the crazy happens. This is actually the way my brain sees food right here. Can you guys see that? Oh, you might lose connection, but look, this is the way my brain actually sees food. That's crazy, right? Yeah, if you just do the job, you can get it done for sure. All right, so let me find the onions. Oh, I see them. Hold on. Tetris back here to get them. Found the onions. All right, here we go. Now we are ready. Oh, found some tempeh. Awesome. All right, here we go. So we're gonna cook tempeh today, which is high in B12 vitamins. So if you're vegan or vegetarian and you don't feel that good all the time, you might feel a little sluggish and tired, or you hit a little depression. Good morning. Paula's not coming today. She doesn't feel good. Here we go. All right, be back. Don't worry, we will be here. We will be here. Okay, so we have this. All right, so now we're in. Now I'm gonna mix this. Get a nice big pot. See this? Am I on the stove? Let me see. It's backwards for me. Now that I switched it around. Oh, you're vegetarian? Good, you're gonna love this. Oh yeah, you'll get a lot of ideas and all kinds of stuff. But for today, right now, we are making Salisbury steak. So I have this mix, and we're just gonna mix this up. Now, if you have a mixer, you could just mix this too. Okay, so just stand by. You're gonna watch if you live with or you know people that don't like vegetarian food and you wanna make some wild game. This is a great recipe. Or you can use any kind of meat, or you could even like grind seitan and make like a seitan Salisbury steak. So this would apply because the ingredients, you could turn them into vegetarian, you know? So this is like an old, classic Americana sort of dish. So I'm just kind of mixing all the ingredients that I just put in here, which is organic ketchup and Worcestershire sauce. And the Worcestershire sauce that I use, don't cut onions first. No, I'm not, no, you'll see. Let me just mix this. You'll see, watch me. So then we're gonna do, I am just kind of, you know, with elk, it's very lean meat, so you have to sort of, like, it kind of sticks together for some reason, so you have to kind of like break down that meat. How are you today now? All right. Was it better yesterday? It seemed like they were figuring out to like set up the trays a little bit better, right? Okay. So now I'm gonna mix in my breadcrumb, and then we're gonna shape these. So I do not put onion into this mix. What I do is I caramelize the onion in the pan. We're gonna saute them a little bit with a little butter and some mushroom and break down it there. Then we're gonna sear these, add the sauce, and sort of simmer it in the sauce to make the gravy. It's really nice. it's a kind of an interesting, yummy, and again, this is like a nice comfort food. You know, and to have the elk, it's lean, it's got omega-3s in it, so you're eating something, you know, wild game, it's just a better meat. And, you know, I like the elk. I'm not a big meat eater, but I like elk. Thank you for following me. I like the wild games, and they're really nice. Finally, someone cooking. Yes, this is real cooking. I've been cooking for 40 years, and I've been in this particular shop for 20 years. Thank you, Amanda. So what we're gonna do, and I'll probably use like a little ice cream scoop to form them, but they're gonna be a little bit like a 4-ounce sort of patty, almost like a football. See, they're gonna go like that. Can you guys see that? Thank you. Key West, we are not talking politics on this channel. Let's have a little nice happy bubble where we don't have to think about that for a couple of hours. All right? I don't want people to get upset or stress. Let's just keep this pace. How much is elk a pound? Ooh. This meat's probably about $10 or $11 a pound. Look at that. Isn't this nice? So we're gonna make like, almost like little football shapes. And that's it. And then these are gonna go, I kind of make these when I'm going, but I'll do this with you. So that you can see them while we're talking. So then what I'm gonna do after this is slice up the onion while we're doing this piece. Before I finish these, let's slice up the onion. We'll put it in the pan with the mushrooms, and then we'll go back to doing those, to making these. Hold on, let me get up. Okay. All right. Cool. I'm gonna slice up some onion. So Met Chef, this is where I'm gonna put my onion. And I like, yeah, you can leave them right there. When I'm ready, I'll take them. So I'm kind of doing like a little quick matchstick. Why does what matter? Sunshine, what? Oh, I don't know, maybe I wasn't watching. I don't want to worry about what you guys are talking about. So, all right, so then I'm gonna add a little bit of butter, and I'll probably put a little oil in the pan too. Why? Don't have a reason, just like it. But I like that buttery flavor with the old school elk. It's kind of fun. Let's see, maybe I should bring you, let me see if I can bring you guys to the, hold on. I'm gonna bring you over to the, here we go. So you can kind of see, oh, thank you. Elk is lean. It's not very gamey. And I don't know, it has its own flavor, but it's sort of mild and lean. And I kind of like it. I'm not a big meat eater. I prefer eating vegetarian food, but it's a nice difference. And what I like about it, like bison and elk, they're both very lean meats. So if you don't want a lot of fat in your meats, it's good morning. They're both a good choice. They are a little pricey, but when you are cooking with organic meats and things, it's pretty much the same. Thank you very much, Venus. And then we're gonna add a little oil too. Now, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, deer and bison are great, so if you love them, you're gonna like the elk. What time is it for me? It's 7:15. Thank you guys, that's so sweet. You are really gonna love this food. I know, I see a lot of new faces. I never see it in the grocery store. You know, if you go into like a little bit more upper tier, yeah, I haven't ever tried Baked Bear. If you go into like an upper tier grocery store, it's usually in the frozen section. Hi, Jan. Thank you, Jan. All right, so I'm gonna let this heat up just a little bit more, and then I'm gonna add the onions and then the mushrooms. And then, so we'll just let that go a little bit. I have my mushrooms over here. So we're gonna add these two things to the pan and get them ready. And then we're gonna make a lot of food all at once. So those of you that are just joining me for the first time, when I'm in my kitchen, I do a lot of recipes all at once because I have a lot to do in a small amount of time. Beef, but bison, yes. I gotta be eating beef. You know, you can go back to eating beef if you do like regenerative agriculture, or I use olive oil. Or if you use organic beefs or the regenerative agriculture, grass finished beefs are really the best because they're made with, they have a lot of omega-3s, so you don't have to really worry unless you don't like the flavor. I'm just not a big meat eater. It's not my thing. Thank you, Crispy. Thank you. Look at that. Oh, good morning. You know what? I have my mushroom coffee with me this morning. I'm not going to wait. I'm going to do it as soon as they... Okay, the butter's almost melted. That's ready. And then let's go back to forming our patties. I like to cover my cutting board so that when we go back to, do you like grapeseed oil? I used to, but I don't use it anymore. I stay away from I don't eat much meat anymore either, but I have had grass-fed. Yeah, go to grass-finished, better. I'm making Salisbury steak, I am, but I'm making it with elk. Wait, let me go back to what somebody said, asked me a question, I got sidetracked. Hold on, where is that? What kind of oil? Okay, grapeseed oil, if you're gonna use it, I would only use it in raw. Do not cook with it, even though it has a high heat point, but really seed oils are no good. They're not good for you. They cause a tremendous amount of inflammation in the body. So the oils that you're using are olive, extra virgin olive oil, cold pressed, and if you can get it, a little hard to get, single source. And then, we're almost ready with that. And then coconut oil, and then you can cook with the like beef tallow, chicken fat, coconut oil. That's what you're using. And avocado oil is okay. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. We're notified of views that you're live. Oh, thank you. Yeah, grapeseed falls in that. I do like using avocado oil. It's the oil that I bake with. And also we make, when we fry in our kitchen, we make like avocado, no vegetable oil, get rid of that. It's very, very, very inflammatory. What are you cooking? We have so much, I've been using that one forever. Yeah, it's, how do you feel? Do you have a lot of inflammation in your body? Okay, there. Some years ago they told us coconut oil was so bad. I know, they are the worst people on the planet. Because I believe that they try to, do you deep fry sweet potato fries? I do not. I like yams pretty straightforward. But if you're gonna do that, you wanna use a mix, half and half mix of avocado and olive oil. I'm gonna just put those mushrooms and onions into my pan. And I'm gonna add a little salt because that sweats them while they're sort of caramelizing. That looks terrible.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, really? They couldn't throw it out?
No, I put them because if somebody wants yesterday for lunch.
Oh, for lunch? Okay, I got it now. Did you guys eat that salmon for lunch yesterday? Okay, good. So, I would say avocado and the combination of avocado and olive oil are what you want. I love putting olive oil in my pan to cook on high heat, but people tell me not to. What about you? I mean, you don't want oil to smoke. You know when they say high smoke point? There's no reason to make it smoke, right? Like you don't want that. You want to, I'm just putting a little spray on the pan, on the paper, so that the elk doesn't stick. You don't really want, thank you for following me. You're gonna have a really good time here. It's so great. All right, so you don't want to do that. What were we just talking about that I'm telling? Oh, olive oil. You don't want to bring it up to a high heat. I'm making elk Salisbury steak, and then we're gonna do a bunch of vegetarian things. Olive oil for dressing, avocado oil for dressings, really better, much better. You know, they have, and I don't know how good it is, but I've used it and I like it. I do not use an air fryer in my kitchen. Nope. I am on the fence about an air fryer. I think, here's my deal. Great life, thank you. I feel like you need to, I think we need as a culture to get away from fried food, personally. I don't think it does our bodies any good, and I think it creates a lot. Thank you, Rob. I think it adds a lot of inflammation to our bodies, and our culture is very, we're very full of. Yeah, I have air fryer. I have a convection oven, which actually convection ovens, and now they have great toaster oven convection ovens. And let me just check this for a second. Okay, good. It's a small oven and it uses heat. What? Air fryer. Not much better than oil fried. Yeah, I don't like those. But there's convection ovens that are like the size of a toaster oven. I don't have a microwave in my house. Elk Salisbury steak, you got it. And the convection oven toaster, exactly. Those are, I think that gets you what you're looking for. You want something crispy? It does a good job. Those air fryers, I'm a little, as my daughter says, they it's a little sus for me. I'm not sure. Nope, don't use, I can't use peanut oil here in the kitchen. Thank you very much, because I'm a health food store, and we have a lot of people here that come with food allergies, so peanuts are such a bad allergy. And plus, peanuts are grown with mold. You gotta be careful with peanuts. And it's great, yeah. Oh, yeah. And that toaster oven, doesn't it do, thank you. No inflammatory, yeah. Literally the same thing, fear mongering at its finest. Not sure what you mean by that, but the material is no good on air fryers, toxic. Yeah, that's the information that I'm reading about now. But I think as a culture we need to get away from. Why the parchment paper? Hold on, you guys have so many questions. I'm trying to answer them all. As a culture, we need to get away from fried food for sure. Don't you think? I think it's convection oven to me is a better choice. I agree. All right, so I can hear our onions. Let me go just dip back and look. High heat paint in the oven use. Realize ovens have less. Yeah, I mean, it's all this. It's all Listen, I have a theory about this before we all start freaking out. I think that we have to do what works for you. And if you feel good using an air fryer, hi Arkansas, use the air fryer. The parchment paper right now I'm just using just because I'm making these and I have to lift them and put them in a pan. So I'm just holding them. And then the other piece of parchment is protecting my cutting board, because when I go back to cut fresh vegetables, I don't want to have cross contamination. Okay, here we go. We're almost finished. Gloves. Ooh, Nellie, can you get me small and medium gloves? All right. They are elk. I am making elk Salisbury steak. We have on here right now. In this is elk, eggs, gluten-free breadcrumbs. I'm telling, yeah, elk, eggs, gluten-free breadcrumbs, salt. Thank you. Salt and Worcestershire sauce, ketchup. Hold on, Alfie. Hold that thought. And now I'm like caramelizing onion and mushroom. Then we're gonna sear these in there, and I made brisket, and I have my brown brisket gravy that I'm gonna pour in here. I might have to make a little extra, and then go from there. What holds up your flame sensor is a plastic bit, I promise you. Listen, so what I was gonna say to you guys is, everybody has to make the best choices for themselves. Yeah, mushrooms are delicious. Oh, this is such a good dinner. And then we're gonna make braised red cabbage with this. So the vegetarian I'm making today, after this we're gonna grill portobello mushrooms and stuff them with spinach and with some fresh tomato and some Parmesan and fresh mozzarella with some balsamic glaze. I'm gonna make some braised red cabbage. How many ounces are these? They're about 3. And then, because they're pretty dense, it's mostly meat. And then, well, I don't think there's any fear-mongering. I think we're just talking and sharing information. I think it's really good to have the information and people make choices. I don't have a cookbook yet. Well, I do have a couple, but they're not really out to the public yet. And they will be shortly. And you will love them because it's just full of good information too. So those of you who are joining me today, I've been in the food and healing bubble for over 40 years. My career has always been in food and healing. And I do spend a lot of time sharing information. Yes, the recipes are in the Book of Face. My loves, don't fight. Don't worry. If you want to use an air fryer, use an air fryer. If you want to use a convection oven, use a convection oven. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. And wrap it in bacon. All right, Maddie, let's go. A bacon girl out there. Don't worry. Oh good, I'm glad we're not fighting. I don't want anybody to fight here. I want us to all be happy. I tend to agree with you, back to basics, about what all the information you're sharing, and it's so important. I think that, you know, part of our culture is to confuse us, keep us sick. So we have to figure it out ourselves, you know? And I want to be here for you guys to talk about nutrients, what's inflammatory, what, you know, how do you balance your body so that you feel the healthiest and you can eat really good food while you're doing that. I think that's so important. So this is Salisbury steak. Oh, it's so nice to see you. Why such small portions? I usually make these about 6 ounces for. So I'm just making them small because they're going to get served with this dinner. You get 2 of them, and then you get pumpkin ravioli, some braised cabbage, and I just think meat is the second thing on your plate, or the third thing on your plate. So, Sunny, if you have inflammation, you should join me on our Book of Face. I have a lot of information there, and I create like 7-day diets for you to try. To help you with inflammation or any kind of issues that you're having. All right, so let's see. I have our elk done. Let me get a... All right, here we go. I'm going to bring you guys over to the stove and we'll talk while we're cooking these. All right, you guys there? You can see me? Yes. Oh, the ratatouille. I made that. It's called the Organic Food Movement Community. So my mentor was Anne-Marie Colbin. She passed away a few years ago, and I went to her class. I also was a big follower of Gary Null back in the 80s, who was really all about food and health. And for real, and I really, Sunny, I'm really there doing the work. It takes me a little time. The space is getting bigger, but I didn't put that up yet, Scuba, but it will be up by Sunday. And you'll be able to see, The onions are not really caramelized yet, but it's okay because we're gonna use a brown sauce. So you're okay with that. If you have caramelized onions or you like using them, which I do, I had a very high inflammation, 18 to 3. Thank God it's down. Yeah, see? That's great. That's really great that you got that down. It makes a difference. You know, it prevents all those, autoimmune diseases like, hi, Mystical Blue Eyes, good morning. All right, I just want to get a glove so then I don't have to get off camera and wash my hands. Let's see. What did I put? Okay, here we go. So now I'm going to raise this heat a little bit and I'm going to put these inside with the, and we're going to sear them. Oh, these are going to come right off the pan because I sprayed it with a little oil. Perfect. These are great, and it smells so good. I like to bake my Salisbury steak patties and then add them to my sauce. Oh, you could do that. I like the little sear that these get on them. So this is with elk, little ketchup and breadcrumb. I'm like, I should say saute. It's not really a caramelized onion in here. I think I have caramelized onions over in the deli. I might go grab some to just add the flavor. But these are so flavorful themselves. And then I save my brisket gravy and I add it to this. And they're so good. I want to make sure. Hi, Iris. I know, these are so delicious. All right, we are moving right along. After this, we're going to grill. So I'm interested I'm dealing with arthritis, but my husband has MS and his care. Oh gosh. Yeah, you know what? You should, Miss Spanky, get on the Book of Face and reach out to me. That's it, and I'll help you. Just remind me and, give me a vote and say, hey, you said you could do this. And I will get some sort of easy. What I do is I kind of make the recipes super easy for you, very simple. What ingredients do the meatballs have in them? Okay, so these are not meatballs. This is Salisbury steak, and they have ketchup, high fructose corn syrup free, so it's organic ketchup. They have Worcestershire. You can absolutely do that, and it's a gourmet hamburger. Exactly. Gluten-free breadcrumbs. I can't say it on here, Alicia, but I will add it to my notes on the Book of Face for you. So you'll get all that information. And someday I'm gonna figure out how to start promoting stuff where I'm not afraid to like get banned or whatever they do to me. Yesterday, all day they were shutting me down. So, all right, so good. We'll work together. I'll show you some recipes, and then you'll have some information that will help. For MS, you really want to kind of clean his diet as much as possible. Raw. We haven't been able to do that. A couple of people have asked me to do that. What's good and bad for endo? Oh, okay, that's the next step. I got you. A different conversation, but yes, we'll do that. If you go on my profile, I do that. Like, eat these foods for this issue. So PCOS and all of those are coming up. You'll see them. No dairy for sure for endo. Take the dairy out. My husband has diabetes, trying to lower carbs and cook a whole food diet. Good. You got to change the carbs, not necessarily get rid of them. Yes, Jan, yesterday they were shutting me down. They shut me down 4 times. Do you have any recipes with lentils? I love lentils. I'm looking for ideas for foods and partners to diabetic. Yep, jump on the Book of Face. You'll get all the recipes are starting to compile there. And I think I actually have a 7-day diet up there for diabetes. I think it's there already. But change your carbs. If you give somebody with PCOS, can you tell a bit? Yeah, we can talk about it. Not for this one because I gotta keep cooking today. But yes, we will work on that. There's a lot of stuff. Complex carbs, exactly. So you want to endo problems? I've been there. Yeah, you guys get it. I love that you're out there. Yeah, this community is gonna be strong. We are gonna really make a difference for each other. And then when you have this food that you can use and you get the recipes that help you, because I love that nutritionists put you out there with these diets and then you don't know what to do. Yes, you can't, Crohn's, you have to be careful. You want to do fermented foods. Farro's good, high in gluten though, but it's a nice grain to work with if you don't have any gluten issues. All right, hold on, let me just turn these. I want you to see what they look like. And then at this point, once the bottoms get a little seared, I'm going to add, Moser, can you get me a little beef or chicken stock, please? All right, here we go. Sorry, this takes a little time. I gotta flip them. What is fermented foods? Yeah, that's good. If there's beef, I'll take beef first. If not, I'll take chicken. Oh, these are looking so pretty. Let me show you guys.
Chicken stock.
I'm in Connecticut. Say that again?
Chicken stock.
If there's beef stock, I'll take beef. But if there's no beef, bring me chicken. That's the... Bring me chicken. I'm confusing you. I'm sorry, Mose. Chicken stock. These are beautiful, right? They're so pretty. Cooked veggies is better than raw, especially for Crohn's. But you have to be on a very specific diet. It's doable, but you have to be really careful. We could talk about that. Tomorrow at home, I'm probably around, I'm going to say 2 o'clock maybe. I'm going to be doing a kitchen pharmacy class, actually from my home kitchen. And there we're going to do all kinds of, like last week we did cold and flu remedies. This week I'm going to be working with roasted veg better. I mean, so I'm in that, not in that space of healing diets right now, and I don't want to say the wrong thing because a lot of you are asking me questions about that. So let's table that. Yes, I have gout, diabetes, PCOS. I need you guys to go to that book of face. Remind me of what you need, and we'll start posting 7-day diets for you and with little mini recipes to help you. Because it frustrates me a lot. Oh my God, you got to see this. It frustrates me a lot to, because people walk around with what to avoid, what to eat, but they never tell you how to put the food together. That's me. I'm going to fill that gap for you. So it's going to, let's give me time and keep poking me, but I will definitely, absolutely help you. That's my gig. I love that. The name of the store, if you, so Scuba, what you want to do is DM me and I'll give you the name of the store, but I won't say it on a live because, All right, so now I'm going to get some chicken stock. We're going to add a little chicken stock to this. And then I'm going to let that simmer a little bit. So these get now, once they're sealed, thanks Mose, once they're sealed in here and the flavors are there, I'm in Connecticut. Once they're sealed in here, thanks. I got you. Thank you. Once the flavor is seared, the meat is seared and the flavor is sort of in there, now we're going to kind of like braise it. Oh my God, 15 new messages. I love you guys. Roasted veg batter. We're going to talk about that. I don't know. I have to see what stage are you in with Crohn's, and are you like an acute stage, or you kind of have it calm? We need to know those. Wish we could smell the food. Renee, you know I always talk about that, right? Yes, I'm so excited to follow you. Those elk steaks look amazing. They are so good. I wish you could smell them, Lisa. They're so delicious. So pickles are good for someone that has Crohn's. I don't know about that. I would have to talk to you for a few minutes and see what stage you are at Crohn's. I mean, pickles is like the last thing I would think of before I would say kimchi or pickled carrots or cabbage. You know, like for you to ferment cabbage on your own sometimes is really healing for Crohn's. But I don't know what stage you're at, so that's the conversation we need to have. Lupus, yep, I got you. You know, those chronic sort of inflammation-driven, immune compromised things are tough to deal with, and it takes a body, mind, and soul state of healing to get better. But I am a true believer that your body can heal anything. And in my 20 years of being in this space, I've seen it happen. It takes a warrior, but you can do it. And when you have the right food and you put the right food in your body and you think the right way and you have that mindset, I believe the body can achieve any type of healing, anything. I've seen it happen. It takes work. You have to work at it. All right, I'm going to flip these. We're going to add our stock to the bottom of the can. Here we go. These are going to be so pretty. And now, the best part. I know, I wish you could smell it too. It's so yummy. Now I'm going to add my brisket gravy. I call this liquid gold. Besides my turkey drippings at turkey time, this is liquid gold. So I'm going to add this in. Oh my God, now the brisket gravy. Holy moly. Hi, is it private community? Yes, go to the private one. I don't use the other one so much, and I'm not, you know, I'm not just giving this to anybody. I want this to be a sort of like a sacred space of people that really want to heal and learn. Okay, look at this. We are ready. Our Salisbury steak is good to go. I just wanted, there's like a little stuff on the bottom. Okay. Yes, we got you. All right. Uh-oh, there's a lot of, all right, so here we go. Mama, when you go, oh, let me show you this. You guys want to see my deli case getting set up? This is Nellie. Oh, the gravy's so good. It smells so good. Look, we're setting up the deli case right now. Look, that's chickpea salad. This is a gluten-free Thai rice. This is roast turkey, sauteed broccoli, carrots, souffle, roasted veg. Look how pretty. Oh my God. That's my deli case. Oh, and there's Nellie. Wave. It's my Nellie.
Hello.
We do something for everybody here. It's cookbooks coming. Cookbooks are coming. I know, it's so good. I mean, people come from all over to eat here because they get clean, organic food. At 9:30 when our store opens, we have a line all day. It's kind of special. And there's 5 of us cooking all this food. How long do you saute the Salisbury steak? So I'm gonna simmer this because like the outside is seared. It'll take about 15 minutes, 20 minutes to finish the steak. All right, so now let's move on. I want to move this stuff. All right. I have to stay clean or I got confused. Yummy, where are you? We're in Connecticut. I know, right? We cook them super fast. See, that's what I'm talking about. You know, to me, there's 3 stages. Oh, psoriasis is coming out today. I have a video coming out on that today. If it's not out yesterday or today, I did one on, you know, eat these foods if you're trying to heal psoriasis. And then The day after, I have hair loss and scalp psoriasis. So watch if they're not up on my profile yet. They will be shortly. Yes. And then what I do, Nini, is if you join the Book of Face, oh yeah, I'm going to get you. Hold me to that 3 stages of cooking. When you get to the Book of Face, if you remind me and you tell me what you're suffering from, I will help create like a 7-day diet for you with little mini recipes to help you kind of kick yourself off. 3 stages of cooking. You ready? You got to get your prep done. Then you got to cook. And then you got to clean. So this is how I do it. Sometimes I'll prep ahead of time. Like if I know I have a big meal, or like for this morning, I'm making all this food, and I prepped it yesterday and early this morning before I got started. I'm gonna heat up my grill. I have a stovetop grill here, which was smoking up the kitchen before because I forgot. Did you notice that the kitchen smelled like fire? Were you here this morning when that happened, Nellie? The kitchen filled up with smoke. I was like, oh my God, something's on fire. And I realized I had put the grill on and forgot that it was on. So the whole kitchen got smoky. I was like, oops. Wow. Yeah, it was a little crazy. Okay, so my food costs are extra extraordinary here, for sure. Because of the quality we're cooking. Queen, how are you? For sure. But I don't care because the food is healthy and clean, and that's the only kind of food I'm going to cook. I'm not cooking junk. I'm not buying things that are processed or bagged or pre-frozen or pre-cooked. So 3 stages of cooking. Prep ahead of time. Enlist family members. Help you prep. Pick a menu. Help yourself prep. Thank you, Alicia. Oh, you should try, where do I have it? I did the kitchen pharmacy last Wednesday. I don't think I the recipes are posted on Book of Face. And, you just got off of work? Good morning. There's some cold and flu. Last week I did cold and flu. I will be cooking Thanksgiving. We cook for several thousand people for Thanksgiving. It is crazy here. And that week, let's say I work from, let me look at the dates really fast. From November 17th until the day after, till Black Friday, I do probably 16, 17-hour days every day. I am not going to be doing this for Thanksgiving, those 2 weeks, but what I will do is at various times of the day when it is mayhem in here, that controlled fun chaos, I'll just go live and you can see us getting ready and cooking. I start sometimes at like 4:30, 5 o'clock. Yeah, it's amazing. And maybe next week we'll do a few. I got soups. You're all in. You found the place. You're home. You don't have to go anywhere else. You are home. You got all the food you need, and you're going to learn food and healing. So now I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil to these. And obviously these are, I'm going to use some gloves because I don't want to keep running to wash my hands and touch the food. But you don't need gloves when you're cooking, just so you know. This is starting to simmer, so I'm going to lower that heat. All right, so what I'm going to do, now some of the things I've noticed over time with portobello mushrooms is they really absorb flavor, really a lot. So less is more. So now I'm going to just add this olive oil into these. When you prepare them, you take out the gills of a mushroom so that they don't get so dark. Whoops. All right. And then I'm going to add a little bit of salt and a little bit of garlic, making them just simple. Because we're going to stuff them with spinach and where do I go to join the group? Book of Face. The organic food community. Organic food movement community. And it's not paid, you don't have to pay for it, it's just there. Okay, I'm going to put these on the fire. And then we'll make our stuffing. I'm going to start cap up. All right, perfect. And then let me get a pan, and I'll show you the stuffing. Moser, I'm using all the pots today.
You need what?
No, I'm going to use them all. I'm warning you. You all right? Nellie, are you okay? Oh, all right. Nellie, bring me 3 apples on your way back in. Please. You guys want breakfast?
Breathe.
I'm sorry.
You want breakfast?
Yeah, thank you.
Can you bring me 3 apples on your way back?
What apple?
Three, I don't care.
Green, red?
A red. Honey Crisp, Pink Lady, I don't care, any of them. You can bring them when you come back in. Thank you. You guys are awesome. All right, let me see. Did I miss anything? All right. Yep, I'm going to make soups. You got everything you need. Katie, good morning. All right, so yeah, we're going to braise red cabbage with and a red onion, mama. Okay. Here we go. So for this, we are going to small dice an onion, and we're just going to saute it with a little onion and garlic. And when I use, you make breakfast too? Yeah. We work too hard. And you know, I notice if everybody eats, everybody's less cranky. There's no crazy, you know? It's much nicer. All right, so I'm just dicing this onion. And then we're going to saute it with garlic. Thank you, Mama. And a red onion, too. But I don't need it till you come back.
Yeah, okay.
Don't make us an extra trip. I'm just going to fry the eggs today, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Yesterday I had all those vegetables.
Yeah, it was very good yesterday.
I know. I can't spoil you, though. All right, so we're going to cut those. We're going to start our pan. You always pour the oil in a pan. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome. What do I do with all the team members? What do we do with them? I would not cook with aluminum pots. If you have aluminum pots, get rid of them. You can do an aluminum core, but you should not cook with aluminum for various reasons. You chop so well. I need to learn. Well, I've been cutting onions for, since I'm 15 and I'm 60. So I've been cutting onions a very long time. What else helps is that you have a good knife. And if you go over to that little shop that they have, I only put in there what I use. So there's my favorite knife is in there. I have them recommended in there. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. You're going to have a great time and you're going to learn so much. Oh, thank you. Red onions. All right. So now I want to start the spinach, this stuffing is simple, right? I'm going to use any good knife sharpeners. Yeah, I have an electric knife. Hold on. I got that puzzle piece. I have an electric knife sharpener that I love. I'll find that and I'll put it in that little shop so you can do it. Do you mainly use Valdalia onions? Not if I can't find them, and they're only in season. Organic a short amount of time, and it's usually like the end of the season. Good morning. Good morning. How are you today? All right, let me have a little water, okay? And then let's saute this. Let me get my garlic out. Garlic. I get whole peeled and I blend it in my food processor, and we go through this, and like tomorrow morning we'll redo it again. What is the best cookware to use? No nonstick coating pots. Can you you'll see them in my little shop, the ones that I recommend. I can't say it on here. They will shut me down. Adamantly against aluminum, especially if you're dealing with any type of illness at all or any kind of inflammation. Yeah. Right? All right, hold on. Let me grab, I need tongs.
This is a corn squash.
Yeah, those are done. Acorn squash. Okay. Well, that's a lot of garlic. We go through so much garlic here, but I love it. And it's medicinal. I just want you guys to see these. I'm just turning them over. And then look at our Salisbury steak. It looks so pretty. All right. Now, does some aluminum cause cancers and reproductive issues? Possibly. You'd have to do that research. But I would tell you, more importantly, cognitive issues, Alzheimer's. There's a direct correlation to aluminum and Alzheimer's. Also, if you have anybody in your family that's suffering on the spectrum or has spectrum issues, you do not, that aluminum and heavy metals. Oh no, you don't have to do that. Go directly to the Book of Face. Once I hit 200-300 people, I'm going to be charging that, but I'm not doing that now, so you don't have to worry. Hi. You do not have to do that now, Scuba. Go directly to Book of Face. You went to my website. My mark is at 300 people. We're going to have a nice, healthy, wonderful community, and then I will start charging, but not now, and you guys will never have to pay because you'll be there. Salads work function. Wait, what does it say? Any recommendations for a salad for work function? Vegetarian kale with fruits? Yeah, that's great. My baby kitty is trying to get the share hearts. You're so cute. What state are you in? I'm in Connecticut. All right, so we're ready. We're gonna saute this. I have a little olive oil in the pan. I'm gonna add my onions. Love that sizzle. That's when you know it's correct. And then we're gonna add some garlic. Look at all that yummy garlic. So healthy for you. I bet you can make a nice New England clam chowder. Oh yes, I can. All right, let's see. And then as this breaks down a little bit, I'm gonna let those onions sweat for a minute, and I'm gonna add a little bit of mineral salt. Then I just want to make sure these are not sticking. Oh, these are beautiful. All right. So when we do that, now we're going to add, we serve New England clam chowder in our home every New Year's Eve. Yum. I need a good sauce for lobster tail. That's good. You could do, why don't you just do a Newburgh? That's beautiful. It's delicate, pretty, little nutmeg. Yep, that's the one, Tyler. Horse lovers. Hey, Julie. Oh, I love that you guys know each other. Okay, now, I don't see any fresh tomato, but I'm going to use some of my jambalaya fresh tomato. I love that. So I'm going to add a little fresh tomato to this. And again, I'm just going to I'm going to turn my portobellos over one more time. And the way that you know they're done is you sort of like poke the center where the stem was. Can you hear me? You sort of poke where the center of the stem was, and when that gets really soft, you will Newburgh sauce. It's like light tomato base with we do both, but for the food I'm making today is for the case and for the for our dinners. Okay, so those are going. We're going to break down these tomatoes, and then we're going to add the spinach, and we're done with the stuffing for the mushroom. Simple, simple, simple. I don't like to cook things too long because when you do, people are eating this, so we do that. Oh, thank you, Maureen. I'm going to do something special for subscribers when we do that, because then we can, maybe like special classes. When you start, feel like, I want you guys to get to know me and understand that I'm here for you. and then we can talk to people that want to pay. Thank you for that. It's time for mushroom coffee. Good morning. I'm going to put a little garlic powder in here just to fortify the, what I like about adding a little garlic powder, the organic ones, is that they add a certain sweetness. The garlic powder adds a little sweetness. Now we're breaking down the tomato. Let me show you. I'm gonna bring you over here because you need to see what's happening. I need a camera like up there. Okay. Please tell me how to join your community. Book a face. You can be a subscriber also if you want, but I don't think I'm allowed to ask for that. So if you want to, great. If you don't, it's okay. You're gonna get the information. We'll do special. Can you guys see this? Yes, hold on. There you go. So I'm breaking that down. Here's our mushroom, little olive oil, salt and garlic. That's all we're using for this dish. Nice and simple. And then I'm gonna add, this is actually organic frozen spinach. I'm gonna add a little of this. I like the organic frozen for this. What is Book of Faith? Somebody help her. It's the organic food movement community. I can't say it. So flip the words around. It's the blue box with, there you go, with the white letter. You guys are awesome. All right, so look at this. This is gonna be our beautiful. Now remember, I'm cooking for a deli case, and when you do that, I can't overcook the food. There has to be space for people to reheat. I've spinach on my hands. To reheat the food without totally killing it. What up? How are you? Where's my fire t-shirt? I look forward to that t-shirt, man. Uh-oh. All right, so these are done. When you can poke a hole down the center of the mushroom, they're ready to go. I don't really like to overcook this because then when people go to eat it at home and they have to reheat it. That's a problem. All right, we are so close to this next recipe being done. And then I'm gonna show you, I'm making 2 different soups. I'm gonna make, yeah, this is a nice range, right? Then we're gonna make, look at this beautiful stuffing. It's simple, it's fresh, it's clean, healthy, and it's packed with nutrients. And that's what you're looking for, right? Now, if you want to add a piece of grilled chicken to the side of this, if you want to, thank you so much. If you want to, I love that, Renee. You're like, you guys are like my wingmen. I love it. If you guys, what was I just saying? The Salisbury steak is finished. I'm gonna shut that down and I'll show you how we'll plate that. Thank you, thank you. These are awesome. Hey, from Mississippi. MISSISSIPPI. We're making jambalaya today. You're gonna freak though, because it's gonna be vegan, so don't freak out on me when you see it. And I wish you could taste it so you would know that it's not terrible. All right, so this is the nice, healthy, clean stuffing. Remember, I'm not gonna cook that anymore because people are gonna reheat their food. Oh yeah, I can show the pan. So there's tomatoes, some onion. I like that it's still a little bit, oh, there's one more tiny ingredient that might freak you guys out, but I love this. Let me show you. I'm very big lately. It's my new favorite spice, and I don't know why, but I'm gonna use a pinch, like literally a pinch. Look, that much of a little nutmeg. I think it really lends itself to spinach and makes it so good. There you go. Now we have 3 more mushrooms to do. So here's the thing, like for me, pepper and cheese, are you using a thickening agent for your Salisbury steak? I'm not going to, because when I did my gravy, when I added my gravy, it already had a thickening agent in it. So the sauce, while it's a little thin, I might be able to add a little. I don't know. I kind of like it. Let me show you. Can you see that? Can you see me? It's a little thin, but I like that because my aunt used to make spinach cutlets. I wish I could figure out how to do it. Huh. We don't have a recipe. Like spinach cutlets, like you mean nothing else? She had to use like a potato or... Welcome, foodie. All right. I'll show you when I plate it. You'll see it. Let me finish this, and then we're gonna make our jambalaya and our 2 soups. I'm making veggie chili. I will promise you I'll show you the thickness of the sauce in just a minute. We're gonna braise cabbage. We got to set up our ankles. We're gonna set up our apples. I'm using Honeycrisp for this. No, do you want to rinse these apples for me?
Here.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Is what an apple? The things that I just gave Melissa? Yes. Do you ever make a chili mac? No, I do not. Like chili mac and cheese? No. I just make simple mac and cheese. All right, so, oh, thank you. All right, so now we're gonna make, I still can't find it. April, go to actual Book of Faiths and then search for the Organic Food Movement Community. And it's there. So I cut them in half, and now I'm gonna cut them in half one more time. And I just want to thin slice this because what we're gonna do, I'm gonna saute this onion and apple and we're gonna have to go around the kitchen and get the ingredients because I just realized I don't have them. We're going for another ride. Oh, you might have to do that. Does it make you do that? It's a private group. You have to request to join, but there's no charge for it. Okay. Hold on, let me get those last mushrooms off the fire. Wow, we cooked a lot of food already this morning. All right, so these are gonna go in at the same time. And I cook this. This is gonna be braised cabbage. We serve it with the steak with pumpkin ravioli. Hold on, let's take it. Okay, I'm back. All right. Are the meats you use organic? I find it hard to find organic anything where I live. So my chicken is all organic. Some of my red meats are organic, but most are 100% grass finished, and they are certified GMO free. Check messages for me? Yes, I will. Do I do that now, you're saying? I try and answer everybody when you message me. Link in the messages for me. Oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes that store is good, but I would be very careful because you can't always get organic produce. It might be the best source that you have in your area, but if you have a local small independent health food store in your town, which many do, they usually have the best prices for things. Oh, okay, gotcha. That's okay if there's a seed, no big deal. Apple seeds are healthy. Oh, here's one, I found it. I know they say there's arsenic in them and you can't eat them. Got it. I already know. I know that. Sprouts is my health food store. Good and amazing. Oh, it's great. Good. I'm lucky that I have a farmer to buy produce from. You know, that's the best because you get seasonal produce. Do they have CSAs for you? Because that's also wonderful when you have that. There's some CSAs in our area that also do, meats with their produce, and that's fabulous when you get that. You want to cut these apples nice and thin. Some of mine are a little bit too thick because I'm talking to you guys, but they're good. All right. Let's get hot. All right. I think we're going to have to go around and get, all right, here we go. I'm going to move you guys. Let's go find, we got to go find brown sugar. Something else. What else did I need? I think just brown sugar. Let's go get that. All right, so I've already been eating all kinds of squash lately. Delicate is a new one I love. Oh, it's the best. You know what I do with that? I half moon that, seed it, and then with a tiny bit of thyme, olive oil, garlic, I add it to, I roast it and I put it in like a nice fall salad. You could do that with, I do need a wingman. I do already. I didn't think I would, but I kind of have some really unbelievable wingmen in here. Renee, Katie, Mary Beth, they all are so supportive and so helpful. Let me grab the brown sugar. Moser! Mose, I gotta bother you for brown sugar. I can't find it. I can't find it in there. All right, thank you, sir. I don't know where it is. All right, we have to go get apple juice too. I can tell you're a natural leader. Thank you. It took a long time. You know, I grew up in this industry where, you know, in an all-male environment, I mean, it was crazy. Like, no joke crazy. Danny, can you shut that pot on the left off for me, please? It was crazy in this industry 30, 40 years ago. And, you know, I wasn't always as kind. I only did what I was taught, just screaming, yelling, and everybody always had a stomach ache. And we just finally were like, you know what fun is that? You know? Hold on, we have a little thing. What fun is that? And, you know, you learn the hard way. You learn how to treat people nice, and, you know, it's different. It's different now. And you gotta love people, right? Yes, it was ulcers were a big thing, for sure. Same here, right? You first learn lead by fear, right? That in the kitchen, that's how we learn. Yeah, you guys know. It's crazy. Oh, this is the other part of my side. This is like the peaceful space. So this is our juice bar. 100% organic. We do real, you know, like coffee, and it's just beautiful. The hardest part is cutting squash to roast it. You know, Alicia, get a good knife. Make sure your knife is really good. And then when you have a good knife, that's half the battle. You have a good peeler. A really good peeler will peel squash. You won't have to drive yourself insane. You know, and a lot of people, they have the same peeler like from their grandmas. That does not work. You know, you can save that peeler and, you know, use it in your kitchen for simple stuff, but you have to change your peelers. It's like a knife, you know? Oh yeah, the Wednesday, Renee, we're gonna do coconut. How to heal with coconut oil. I'm gonna make toothpaste tomorrow. We're gonna do a few fun things. Okay, so now we have all of our ingredients that we need. Did you find brown sugar?
Yeah.
Oh, so that it ran out? The other one ran out? They didn't fill it? Okay. Thanks, Mose. All right. Braised cabbage. This is delicious. It's Eastern European and so good. You guys are awesome. All right, let's see. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Okay, olive oil. Here we go. So you guys can't see the pot, can you? Let me see. Can you see the pot? It's back. You guys are backwards now. That's crazy. All right, here. I got you. I got you. I'm gonna put you on here. How's that? Okay. And going. How's that? Okay. And going up. Oh, there it is. All right. I got you. So now we're gonna work on. Okay. Let's work on. That's nice and hot. We're gonna work on our. I'm putting a little bit of olive oil in the pan. We're gonna add apples. Is that ready? No. Give me a minute. While I'm waiting, I'm gonna get the spices. I need, what do I need? I need brown sugar. Oh, I know what I need. I need juniper berries and ginger. Okay. Here we go. Coming back around. Hey, Mike. How are you? Mike, today we got to go over organic, produce for Thanksgiving. Yeah, we should go over the produce for Thanksgiving today. I feel like we're behind. Okay, I'm gonna add some juniper berries to this. This is a delicious old school recipe. You can make this with pork. You could do this with that type of cutting board. It's bamboo. I like the bamboo. No, I don't want to get microplastic in my food. I know I'm a little bit of a freak, but I can't help it. I'm putting juniper berries in here. Then we're going to add some powdered ginger. Should I make them too? Yes. No, I would say maybe somebody wants to eat them today, but that's it. No, I'm saying for somebody's lunch. That smells so good. So now we're kind of going to let this break down a little bit. It doesn't take very long. Oh my God, the smell of the ginger and it's just so good. Cold pressed olive oil, single source if you can find it. Look at how nice. So now we're going to let this sit for just a minute. Just for a minute. We're going to let that break down, and then we're going to add a little brown sugar to that. Oh, I'm going to give you guys a little tip. Hold on, I'm going to show you a little tip. I want to give you a tip about cutting boards and microplastics in a minute. So here we go. It's something fun to watch some sizzling like apples and onions kind of break down. Now we're going to add a little bit of sugar to this. It's nice, right, Moser? That door is all fixed. It's nice, the door, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna add a little bit of brown sugar. It's organic brown sugar. Do you have to use a sweet apple? I would, But if you don't like sweet apples, you don't use a sweet apple. Good morning, PBR. PBR's in the house. All right, here we go. So now we're gonna break this down a little bit more. Then what we're gonna do is we are going to add our cabbage and apple juice. Not apple cider, apple juice. Oh, I gotta make you guys eggs. I forgot. They're coming right now. Let me just get, hold on, I'm gonna move you guys. Hold on one second. Watch your pan. So now for this dish, this is braised red cabbage. This is a nice holiday. Good morning. This is a nice holiday dish, or if you're gonna make like brisket or pork or lamb, or for me, I'm serving this with the Salisbury steak, but I'm also going to use your favorite apples you love. Exactly. Multitasking at its best for sure. Feed the fruit. Thank you, Renee. Oh my God, I love you guys. All right, let me put this in. I cut this red cabbage on an S blade in the food processor. So you see how it gets nice and thin? So we're gonna put this in like this. I want the apples I'm gonna leave this sit for a minute, just like this, because thank you, PBR, I appreciate that. Because I want the apples and the flavor of the juniper to kind of seep in. Remember, we already put our salt. We started that. Now I'm going to get a cover. Hold on, I'm going to get a cover. I'm gonna let that sit for just maybe 3 or 4 minutes. I want to show you something about cutting boards. A lot of us cook on plastic boards, right? Here's a really important thing. When you're cutting on a plastic board, never take the blade of your knife and scrape it across your board. Why not? Because it on a very microscopic level, it takes the plastic off the board, and then when you clean your knife or you put whatever you're scraping on your board into your bowl, you are taking microplastics. So you do not want to do that. You just don't want that. So that's one of the reasons why I'll use bamboo. And I always use, if you watch me, I'll use my hand to scrape something off. Thank you, Ruby. Or I'll use the back of my knife. I don't want to do it because then they'll be like, oh, you did something to get somebody upset and blah, 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 and then I get shut down. And right now we haven't gotten shut down today. I'm so happy. All right, so are you asking what's the name of the cutting board or the food? You guys are awesome. I'm so excited. Okay, so now we've chatted a little bit. Let's go back over. I'm gonna pour my apple juice into. It's so crazy, but I just think I've almost figured out how to get on YouTube with my lives. So they're gonna be broadcasted here and on YouTube. I think I've almost figured it out. All right, let me show you. I'll pull you guys back up. I have to get a camera system going. All right, so now, see what's nice about covering that is it sweats the cabbage. See how it already broke down? Now I can mix it because I have that extra level of flavor in my cabbage. I'm all about the flavor. All about the flavor. Okay, now I'm going to use a nice bottle of organic apple juice. And you know what's nice about those jars is you can make fresh salad dressing and just reuse your jars. I love glass. You make a sauce, a salad dressing, and then you can add it and put it in here. Okay. All right, now, oh my God, this smells so good. Now the last ingredient we're gonna put in right when it's finished is some red wine vinegar, because this cabbage is sweet and sour, and it goes with the pumpkin ravioli and the Salisbury steak. All right, now. So what I started to say something before. Everybody has, if you're a dairy lover, you have cheese in your cabinet. If you love spicy, you always have hot pepper. So for this dish, I leave it very simple so that anybody can add what they want to it. If you want to add spicy, if you want to add cheese, you can do it. I will probably add a little, when I pack these for dinners, I will add a little cup of Parmesan so that people can put it in there on their pepper when they reheat it. Look at this. But then the vegan person, if they don't want the pepper, if they don't want, if they don't want the cheese, they don't have to have it. They just have this. And then the other thing that we add, see, these are two little ones, so I'm gonna make them together, you see? But look how fast and simple. This is so nice. Now this could be a side dish. You could add a piece of grilled chicken. You could add roasted squash, like a nice roasted butternut squash as a side dish, and just make it vegan. If you're gonna make this vegan, I would sprinkle some pine nuts on here for some fats and all kinds of like yummy, you could do anything with this. You could just eat it like this and maybe sprinkle some toasted walnuts, like a sweet walnut or pecan, something like that. But these are delicious. They really lend themselves, like, a good stuffed portobello always is so nice. Now what I do is I will add a little of this stuffing on the side so that when people get this, they have like a ton of vegetable. And the onion, everything in here is so healing. You have so much healing food. And it's anti-inflammatory. It's lovely. You get your calcium. I would add a pumpkin seed, or if you're going to go the Italian route and you want to melt some fresh mozzarella on this, you could do that. But aren't they pretty? You could put fresh roasted pepper in here, pine nuts, any of those things. Doesn't matter. It's endless, the different choices that you have. Nellie, can you give me a bowl, please? I mean, a plate.
Plate.
I'm gonna make the, I just want to plate the Salisbury steak for them to see. No, like a serving, a dish that they would eat on. So here's our beautiful Salisbury steaks. I'll take the round one. I like those. Thank you, ma'am. So now these are our Salisbury steak. Now I serve these with the pumpkin ravioli. Somebody asked me if I was gonna thicken this gravy, and I will now that I see it. It needs to be thickened. It's a little too thin, so we'll do that right now. But see, isn't that beautiful? That's your Salisbury steak. And you could serve this with egg noodles. I don't. I serve this with pumpkin ravioli and the braised red cabbage that's coming out. But isn't that beautiful? And it tastes so good. And remember, it's made with clean, organic, just really clean ingredients. And that's what you're looking for. You can eat this kind of stuff as long as you're making it with clean ingredients. I know you guys, I see it moving, so let me answer some questions. What does the apple juice do to the cabbage? Makes it sweet. Stuffed portobello mushrooms. What kind of cheese did you use with the spinach? There's no cheese in that yet. But if I was gonna put cheese in that, I would use fresh mozzarella. Or you could use, because I did nutmeg in there, you could melt some Gruyere over that, or you could melt Swiss. You know, for me, you have to love what you're eating. So if Swiss works for you, or something like that, you don't know. Eggs for the crew. Oh yeah, thank you. Mose, find me eggs. If you bring me eggs, I can make them. I don't know if we have any back there. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm going to post all the recipes. Always, always, always. I'm always posting recipes. They're on the Book of Face. And that's a Salisbury steak recipe. Now we're going to take all that Salisbury steak out, and I'm going to thicken the sauce, because it does need to be a little thicker. All right, let's check I'm going to check the cabbage. Hold on. Ooh, it's looking beautiful.
We have no eggs yet.
Can you take them from the front?
Yeah.
You know, I'm from take them from the dairy section. Pick anyone so I can make them for you. All right, did I miss any questions? It's like I'm watching a kitchen surgeon. You're so funny. I use it New York Gal, it's free. What is it called? That you can live stream on 4 platforms. We need to do that, right? I love using those to make vegetarian fajitas. Using what? Oh my God, I missed all this fun conversation. I'd be in heaven tasting everything. Oh yeah, I know. Oh, okay, I'm gonna try that. Thank you, I see it. Thank you, Classy. All right, I'm gonna try that. I gotta write that down because I will never remember. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See, these are my notes. This is what my brain looks like. All right. Let's see. So we did our grilled portobello. The boys will do the pumpkin rav. We're finishing the cabbage, the elk. We have 2 things left to do. We're gonna make a vegan jambalaya. 17 new messages. Oh shit. Wait, what did I say? What was that called? Okay, got it. Thank you. All right, let's do all these messages. Let me catch up, and then make some eggs, and then we'll move on. Okay. Oh my God, looks so good. Glad you were able to locate. Okay, came in late. Sorry, but what is that exactly? Oh, thanks, Mose. So what I'm making? Well, right now I'm gonna make eggs for the crew for breakfast. You gonna have some, Danny?
I'm okay, sir. Thank you.
All right. I didn't use any cheese yet, but we went over that. Apple juice sweetens it. It makes it the sweet and sour. Okay, hold on. Oh, good, Sonny. I'll get to that tonight or tomorrow. Is this a commercial kitchen you cook in? It is. It's a health food store. And I've been here for 20 years, and I've been here 20 years, and my jam is food and healing. That's what you're going to learn here. Thank you for that beautiful, sweet, pink, fluffy thing. I appreciate it. Follow creator. You're very sweet. Thank you, Valerie. Thank you. Will the recipes work for venison? Yeah, ground venison, ground duck, ground beef. Why not? Try it. I try and give you guys a base jump, right? And then you have to decide what you love. Thank you. Love that. Thank you. So you have a base. I asked earlier where you recommend. Okay, so Alicia, anything that it depends on what I'm cooking. I do prefer dried herbs a little bit more. I can control the flavor. I get a deeper level of flavor. I can use them at the base of cooking. Whereas all your fresh herbs, to me, lend themselves more. If I'm going to use fresh herbs, I like to use them in raw food because they lend themselves to that. And so that would be my take on that. Will this recipe work for us? And got it. Oh. It just skipped me. What did you miss the spices in? Ingredients for the mushrooms: salt and garlic. That's all I did. The base was onions, garlic, tomato. I added spinach, and then I added a pinch of nutmeg to that. You don't have to. And then, but if you want to, you can. Now, when you bring in the nutmeg, it lends itself. Oh, I got food for you today, sister. Elaine's here today. She could do a tasting. I got stuff. I'll call you in a little while. What was I just saying? What did I just say? I forgot what I was saying. Did you hear what I was saying? No, you didn't know what I was saying either, right? No worries. I don't remember. Okay, it'll hit me. Spices. I didn't write it all down. Oh, the nutmeg. The nutmeg lends itself to now melting a Swiss or Gruyere. But you could still turn that Italian and add a mozzarella, Parmesan, pine nuts. You know, it's endless from there. We remind people always to bring a book and tap. Thank you. I'm not allowed to say that stuff though. Did you know that? She'll post it. Yeah, mushrooms to make fajitas. Got it. Oh yeah, you could. I asked earlier what was to recommend for venison. I make fajitas. Got it. Got it. Well, this recipe worked for venison. Okay, we got it right. Yeah, I added nutmeg to the nutmeg. And then the Salisbury steak was ketchup, Worcestershire, salt. I caramelized, I sauteed onion and mushroom, and I used a brisket gravy to finish it. We're going to thicken that in a minute. I know the mushrooms are delicious. Is this food you cook or sold at your store? We sell it. So I cook it at the store. We pack it, put it in the case. Did you look up the kuzu? No, kuzua. No. Let me write that down. I forgot. Cuzzua. Got you. Thank you for all the love. Hi, Jane. TT doesn't look like when creators say their name of other apps. TT, yeah, they don't like much around here. Let me tell you, they're kind of like Gestapo-esque. Good morning. All right, so we have 2 more recipes today. They're both on the stove. Hold on. Got that. I gotta make eggs for my crew. I promised them. So let me just get that out of the way. We're gonna fish out the Hello, Brooklyn. You'll hear my New York accent, so you'll know where I'm from right away, Michelle. Yes, very, very strict. It becomes overbearing. It does. Thank you. Favorite flour. What kind of eggs are you going to make? I'm just making fried eggs today. Yesterday I made it with a lot of vegetables, but you remind me so much of my Mel. She's the best. She says more butter, the better here. Yes, she's actually right. Real fats are so much better. Yup, I'm right here, Ruby. Okay, let me just, I have to cook these eggs for them. They're hungry. Where's my butter? Okay, next we're gonna make soup. I knew it. I always rock with the New York movement. Born and raised a New Yorker for sure. This weekend I had about 100 kids. Oh my goodness, God bless. Okay, here we go. Let's get ready for our jambalaya. So, actually I want to do the veggie chili first. But first, Mama, can I have some red wine vinegar, please? Let's just finish the red cabbage. We can move that out of the way. West Side, whoa, love it. West Side of NYC, that's my favorite. My Nona doesn't speak English. I found my dad through Ancestry 2 years ago. I was told his dad. I think you said that the other day. That's a great story. Hello, look at that. Whatever that cute thing just sent me, that was the cutest freaking thing. Okay, so frying eggs. All right, so here we go. last on the, let me show you. Look how nice this cabbage looks. So it's really, can you see? Let me get down in here. Can you see that? So it's kind of, watch this. This is kind of cool. Thank you so much. All right. So now the last step to this, because it's so sweet, we already added like the sweet part with the cider and the brown sugar. Now we're going to add the vinegar while our eggs are cooking. I'm going to add a little red wine vinegar, organic red wine vinegar, and watch what happens. You're going to freak out when you see this. I hope it does it. I'm just going to add a little bit because that's going to add the sour to the sweet. And then we're going to cover it for like a minute, and it will bring back the color. Just do a little bit more. Now remember, when you get my recipes, you're going to get, you know, what I think is the right amount of seasoning. Yes, she's right, more butter, right? And you're going to see that, you know, start with the smaller amount and then add a little at a time, right? Less is more. Do you eat this warm or cold? I would eat it warm. This is going to be served. We're going to make dinners with this. I'm going to have a pumpkin ravioli, the steak. Nope, I have my eggs. They're frying. Thank you. I was going to watch me butcher these eggs. Don't say anything about me, the butchering of the eggs. Eggs almost ready. Beautiful. See, it brought back the color just a little bit. All right, that's finished. We are done with that. Eggs are ready. Oh, can you move that? Plastic wrap. Move the plastic wrap. All right, eggs, check. Thank you, that's super sweet. All right, here we go. All right, so here we go. So now, okay, let's do this. Just take the Salisbury steak out of here, and then we have to thicken the sauce. And because we made this with, ooh, Moser!
Yeah.
He hates being bothered. Mose, can you grab me before breakfast is ready? It's right there, hot. Oh, can you grab me a little more chicken stock, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, so we're gonna roll these bad boys up. They smell so good. Oh my god. Put this here, then we're going to bring the sauce to a boil, and we're going to make, thank you, I appreciate you guys too. Good morning. And then we're going to make, what do you call it? Oh yeah, I can't think. Oh, we're going to make a slurry, and then we're going to, yeah, Moser's the best. I'm trying to. I've asked him too many questions. Now he's gonna start being like, wah, 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 wah. But he got food, so he'll feel better in a minute. But he knows he's on his best behavior because he knows you guys. Wah, 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 wah. But he got food, so he'll feel better in a minute. But he knows he's on his best behavior because he knows you guys are out there watching. So he's not getting mad at me, which is so nice. Okay, here we go. Okay, our Salisbury steak are out. We're gonna put these over to cool. Give me 1 second. Thanks, Moose. All right, you can leave that for me. I'll take it right here. You can just leave it right there. Yep, right there. Got it. Thanks, Moose. Don't forget to eat. All right, so we're gonna bring this pot up to a boil. We're gonna make a little bit of a slurry that is made with gluten-free flour. So let me go grab some of that. She doesn't feel good. Okay, so I'm gonna make this slurry with a little bit. They see, they're watching me, Rose. We're gonna make a little slurry. So I have here some cold chicken stock. You see that, or you just see me? You see, now that I have you guys backwards. Do you ever use gelatin in your gravy? No, I never use gelatin, ever. It's not in my kitchen. That to me is like old school, like an aspic kind of thing. I use, for my thickening agents, I'll make a slurry, a roux. If you got sick, is there a second chef or just you? No, I can leave my kitchen. I have built a machine here. My crew can be here probably a good 2 or 3 weeks. And I don't really ever get sick. Gotta knock wood. So now I'm making this slurry, and slurry is like a cold roux, right? It's flour, and I'm doing it gluten-free because we use gluten-free breadcrumbs. And ouch, that hurt. Okay, so hold on. Can you guys see this? Let me see. No. All right, hold on. You gotta see this. You want an egg, Maria? It's over here. Is Diana here? Give her one too. You don't know if she's here. Right, well, if you see her, tell her there's eggs. And Michael too.
You need to make more eggs.
Oh, there's not enough?
No.
All right, Moser likes it sometimes. Okay, so here we go, right? We're gonna do, this moves fast because you don't want to get a dumpling, but I also don't want, that's it. That's all we're gonna do. And then I'm gonna just, mix this. Can you guys see that? Well, it's kind of smoky, but yep, it's done. Now we have a nut. Now it's really good. This is perfect. That's my favorite. Okay, you see that? Look how beautiful that is. It's just, let's pray you stay healthy and wholesome. Yeah, I will always. Do you use a browning agent? Never, ever, 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 ever. This is a brisket gravy that is simmered for hours and hours and hours. I added a little chicken stock so that we had enough. If I had had beef gravy, I would have used it, but that's it. Oh, you're welcome very much. Let Mikey know. Diana, how you feeling? Better? I can hear it. You got hit, huh? Vitamin C. There's a whole cabinet right there. Vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin D. Help yourself. All right, now we're gonna taste this. put that elk sauce back in there. Give it a little bit of a... Oh my God. Oh my God, that's so good. It's so good. Good, take them. Don't just put them in your pocket. So now we have that. That's finished. Now the boys, when they come in, my crew comes in later, they'll be making the pumpkin ravioli for me. I mean, that one is packaged. Oh, you're here. Elaine's here. You want to do a taste of, I have elk Salisbury steak.
Yes.
And it's gluten-free.
Okay.
You want to try it?
Absolutely.
Okay, okay, hold on. You're welcome, my dear. Feel better. Drink, eat, come back and get more vitamins too. Elaine has become our official. Is the slurry? Let's see. Okay. It's the slurry with cold water, yeah. And do you use a browning agent? Never. Yeah, it's too artificial. We wouldn't use that. And then what was the flour that you use? I used a gluten-free all-purpose flour. Yeah, so probably no artificial anything. Yeah, is that slurry cold? Yes. No reason for it, right? So, okay, so here we go. Elaine is here. They're already saying, good morning, beautiful Elaine.
Oh, God. Good morning, everybody. This is the highlight of my day.
You've officially become the taster.
Yes.
Okay, so this is an elk Salisbury steak with a like caramelized onion and mushroom gravy.
Wow. I always wanted to try elk.
Elaine works up front. She runs our registers. Look at all the people saying good morning. She wants to. Somebody wants your job already.
Oh, I'll tell you, I'm so privileged here.
So the broth, the gravy, I used brisket gravy. I used a little bit of caramelized onion. Yup, there's butter and oil. Yes, very rich. So this is our guilty pleasure comfort food. Okay, Elaine, have at it.
Okay.
It's hot, so
I'm
be
going to
careful.
be comforted now.
I hope you like it.
That's delicious meat. I love the sauce. That's delicious.
You like it?
I love it. There's
We're like
nothing-
4 for 4 now. Whoop
I
woo!
have never tasted anything you've made I did not like.
Thank you, Elaine.
This is absolutely...
Did you have that? Did you have the cauliflower last night for dinner?
Yep, it's out of this world.
Was it so good?
I have to get your recipe.
All right, I'll give you my recipe for that.
Mm,
You want me to put this away for you?
I would love to.
Or do you want to eat it now?
Well, I just had breakfast, but
Oh, okay, so I'll save
have
it for
it
you.
later. Yeah.
All right. Elaine! See you later. Have a good day. All right, we'll pack this up for you for dinner tonight. You can't, do you want the braised red cabbage too? That has like sugar and vinegar. It's like sweet and sour. You
Yeah,
can't
I
do
can't
that,
do
right? And it's pumpkin ravioli, so you'll just get that. I'll put
Oh,
like
I
two
like the
pieces.
pumpkin ravioli.
Oh, all right. You're in then. You get it.
Thank you.
She's so cute. Elaine, how old are you? Can I tell them how old you are? Do you want me to tell them or no?
I will be in 2 weeks.
In
88.
in 2 weeks, Elaine is going to be 88 years old. They said you're adorable. She's awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, so all right, so now let's get back to soup. We had our taste test. So fun, right? Sorry, I don't invite creators. I did that the very first day I was on, and it was an absolute disaster. I know, right? It's so great. Yeah, she looks great. I mean, I'll tell you, it's the food she eats for sure. She's amazing. That's her secret. She left. She went back up front to work. I know, she's great. All right, so now let's get back to, I know she does. She looks amazing, and she's an incredibly wonderful human being. Really amazing. All right, now let's do, let me move this first. That's hot. Hold on, let me move this. Red cabbage is perfect. We're taking that off the stove. Okay. Now we have our last 2 dishes to go. And then we're calling it a day. Okay. I'm gonna bring you guys over to the stove. You live makes me miss the rest of the world. But I love my life now. I'm serious. I got tears in my eyes. That's sweet. Thank you, Miss Spanky. It is true. Oh, thank you guys. It's for the gravy. Was it a beef broth? I didn't. The base was chicken stock because I didn't have any beef stock today. But I had saved some of my brisket gravy. So when that met with the chicken stock, it sort of fortified everything. I'll never be able to tell she was 88. I know, she's so beautiful. She's beautiful inside and out. And I have to tell you, and we're not talking religion or politics here, but this is, I just have to say, you know, when you're in trouble here or you're feeling sad or you need someone, she prays over everyone. She's very spiritual and religious, and it's kind of nice to have. Like, if you go to her, she's like a little grandma. She takes care of everybody. It's very nice. All right, I'm going to bring you guys up higher. All right. I want you to be able to see what I'm up to now. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. So can you guys, as long as you can see the pots, you don't have to see me. Where's the other one? Okay, there's the other one. All right. I'm just waiting for my buddy to get out of the way. And no, do not worry. I wasn't saying that to be a jerk. I was just saying it because I wanted them to be able to see what I'm up to. Okay. That work? No, let's see. Okay. Oh. All right. Here we go. Oh, that's so amazing. You're beautiful. Okay, here we go. So now I want to, can you see both pots? Can you see this one down here? Let me see. Ouch. Hold on. I want you to be able to see the pots as I'm cooking. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to cook these and talk while I cook. And you won't really see me, but I'll be here, okay? And save all your, write all your questions, and then when I'm done, I will come back and answer everything, okay? All right, so we're gonna make jambalaya and veggie chili, and they're super fast because they just are. And remember what I said to you guys about making soups? There's very few soups that I sit and babysit, meaning that I actually will like saute things. I usually put all the stuff in a pot and walk away because I have found over the years, especially with the amount of food that I have to make, I'm just putting everything together, throwing them in both pots. We're gonna put the seasoning in and then just let them do their thing. I don't have to worry so much about flavors and whatnot. So the first thing we're gonna do is the veggie chili. Hold on. Okay. Let's see, one more thing. All right. So we're gonna do, oh, I got it over here. So the veggie chili, can you guys hear me? I hope. All right. So with the veggie chili, I'm gonna cut up some onion really fast. Over here, where you can't see me. Oh, I can do it on the stovetop actually. Alrighty. Here you go. I'm gonna cut this onion really quick so you know that I haven't left you. And it's just really fast. You're gonna crack up when you see what I do. It's kind of silly, but the flavors are so good and everybody loves this. It's one of our popular vegan soups, and when I make it, it sells out. I haven't made it in a really long time. My mom usually makes it now, but all I'm doing here is like just giving my onions a really good chop. I'm not going to put any oil in this pan, believe it or not. So I'm going to add my onion first. Remember, this is our veggie chili. I don't put corn in it because I think that makes it more like of the Southwest. Ooh, shrimp gumbo, yummy. All right, so I'm going to put all our peppers in.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Then this is ground tempeh. You're welcome, Mama. Yay! No politics, no politics. No politics today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Chili powder. This is the best chili powder. What was that? Chili powder. Ground what? Tempeh. Tempeh. It's tempeh. And remember, keep your I'll come back and roll up on all the questions because I can't see you. I'm just going quick. And then I have ground cumin here. I use half that amount. This is like my chili secret seasoning. And then I add a little bit of oregano. That's it. Those are my seasonings. Now, I haven't turned the fire on yet. Oh, yes, I did. I have the fire on. What am I talking about? Now I'm going to mix these flavors up because I don't want them to float into the top. But look at this. I haven't sauteed anything. I don't want to because I don't want to waste time. I want to keep moving. So now I'm going to take my kidney beans, and I use all the liquid that's in the beans. So I use 2 kinds of beans. Sometimes if I don't have, I use a mix of beans. So if I have kidney beans laying around, or what spice didn't you hear of? Cumin? Is that the one? But I try and use at least, I use 2 beans for my veggie chili. Ooh. Look at this. Is that wet? Give me that. I just spilled bean juice all over me. Okay, so I use at least 2 beans in this. Sometimes I use black, sometimes, this is very slippery. All right, hold on. Oh, please. Okay, so now I did that, and now I'm gonna add 2 cans of tomato sauce. Look how fast that built. Do you order organic canned beans online? Well, no, I have a purveyor that I use, but you can. We'll get there. You're gonna get all that information. It's early. We're just building our community. You're gonna get shopping list, all my favorite ingredients. You have no idea what's about to go down. And I have to tell you guys, sometimes I don't feel like going on because, it's a lot of energy to teach and inspire you sometimes I don't feel like going on because, you know, it's a lot of energy to teach and inspire when inspired. And then I get on here and you guys just totally fill my soul. And you make me want to be here every day talking to you. My happy little bubble. My new happy bubble. Look, that's the veggie chili. We're done. Now this is going to simmer on the stove. Happy little bubble. My new happy bubble. Look, that's the veggie chili. We're done. Now this is going to simmer on the stove. Happy little bubble. My new happy bubble. Look, that's the veggie chili. We're done. Now this is going to simmer on the stove. Happy little bubble. My new happy bubble. Look, that's the veggie chili. We're done. Now this is going to simmer on the stove. Of veggie chili, which will be gone, what's today, Tuesday? By Thursday night. Be no more. Crazy, right? Yep, it's in the refrigerator section. Thank you. Look at that. And now this will just simmer. That's how easy. Yes. Is it great if you add spices and chilies and you simmer those flavors for a few minutes? Yes, but at the end of the day, you know, it really doesn't change the flavor that much. Hold on, I made a mess. Like I spilled beans juice all over me and it's all over the floor. It's just a big old yucky mess. Okay, here we go. Next one, as I wheel you down here, this is jambalaya. Now this one I'm going to take a little extra care to, and I don't know why, but I feel like I want to just blend the mushroom and the onion a little bit. And simmer that down a little bit with the flavors. So let's cut that. Cut that onion. You hear me cutting over here? So we're just cutting up an onion really fast. I'm going to put a little olive oil in this. I'm going to put my onion. I like the onion chunky for this one. I'm going to add a little thyme at the base. You heard me in the background chopping away. And then my salt. Okay, so now with this, again, of course the pot wasn't hot. I'm doing big no-nos here because I'm rushing a little bit. My crew's about to arrive and I want you to see this. But now we're gonna add, I want to simmer just a little bit because it needs it. So let me take you back over here because I have to clean up a little. It is chaos over here and it drives me bananas. I like to be clean and neat and organized. All right, here we go. Did you guys have any questions? Let me go back and look. I think I answered them, right? Chili powder, it's in the stores, easy to find. Yes, but I have a specific chili powder that I use and I never tell anybody what it is, but I am going to share it. And I will find a way for you to get it. Because I buy it, obviously, bulk, and they don't make like a everyday jar of it. But okay, so hold on, I just have to clean up just a little bit. We're gonna use diced tomato for this. So I'm gonna put that over here. We don't need these spices. So spinach is done. We have our sauce for jambalaya, tomato. Now again, I'm gonna use tempeh for this dish, and I don't know why, but I just like it in this. And my hardcore vegans are going to love it. Tempeh, yeah, it's fermented soybean for sure, and it's great. If you're vegan, you have to have tempeh in your diet because you're not getting any B12, which is for energy, mood, all of those fun things. So you need to have that. All right, so we just finished with our beans and sauce. And then, oh, you know what I'm gonna make too right now? My mushroom coffee. Oh, 5 new messages. What do we got here?
I can use some versus brown for this one, I don't know. You have 2 buckets.
There's 2 buckets. So I think I use 3 pounds for each salad, but if you need it, take it and we'll make it.
I think it's too much.
Yeah, it's okay. Take what you need because I'm not gonna get to that right now.
Okay.
All right, so I hear that sizzling, and we're gonna add to that our tomato, and then we're gonna add carrot and celery. Here we go. Wait, let me see. Yes, we can hear you. I love side dishes. Do they go live while cooking the sides? No, not my guys. Thank you for the love. You guys are so freaking nice. After onions and mixed bell peppers and tempeh. I love you guys. Hey, Lori. I didn't even see you come in. Tempeh is gluten-free. Yes. Mixed bell peppers. Yes. Tap the screen. Let's go. 50 grand. Ooh, I love you guys. Okay, Lori, California Hunters. Those 2. Maybe I didn't miss anything. No, Margie, don't worry. Oh, did you see the mess I made? I spilled the beans all over me. Join the Book of Face. And I will post these recipes for you. By Sunday, I try and get whatever I did during the week. And if you remember something and you're like, oh my God, you didn't do that, then I want you, there's no politics here. We're in a happy food bubble. Please, I love you. There's so many places to do that. Let's do that somewhere else. This is our happy food bubble. Lots of love. So if I forget a recipe that you've been waiting for, you can just say it on the Book of Face, and I will make sure that I post it. Yes, that's the one. That's the one. Okay, so now you hear the sizzle. It's working. I'm gonna add the tomato. Can you see that? And then I'm gonna add the peppers. So it's just a bunch of chopped mixed peppers. Now, here's where I'm gonna add my spices. So I'm gonna add garlic powder. Thank you guys. I'm gonna add the garlic powder. I'm gonna add thyme. I'm gonna add my salt. Gluten-free, but not all brands are. I have to view the ingredients. Never heard that before in my life. But the only one I use is always been for 30 years, 40 years. Okay, now we have our salt in there. Did I add thyme? I did. Now we're gonna add paprika. And we're gonna add gumbo filet. I'm gonna mix that. I'm gonna let it sit for a minute. I just want all the spices kind of mixed in there, and I'll show it to you. Hold on. Like that. I don't shop there, so I wouldn't know, honestly. Never shop there, but I think it's a good source for people that like to cook, and there's stuff that's made and it's relatively clean and decent. So not a bad thing. Okay, so that there, and now what I'm gonna add is this is chunks of tempeh. I know it's really yummy. Oh, hold on a second. I have something else I want to use. Now, because obviously gumbo is has sausage in it, I get a tempeh that's is smoked, and I chop that up and I mix it in. So now, hey, Nellie,
Yes.
can you can you blend this for me instead of it being, because nobody's gonna wanna bite into this. Can you blend it in the food processor for me? I wanna make it so that it's like for like tempeh salad. Can you blend it in the food processor for me? I wanna make it so that it's like for like tempeh salad. Can you blend it in the food processor for me? I wanna make it so that it's like for like tempeh salad. Can you blend it in the food processor for me? I want to make it so that it's like for like tempeh salad. Because you don't have to blend it too much, just maybe break it down to a quarter of the size. Yeah, just like that. Keep going. Yep, like that.
It's at the top.
That's okay. Keep blending. I'll take it however it comes. I'm not going to be picky. I think it's you, but I don't know. I'm not glitching. It's so good. This gumbo is so good. And then you make it over. That looks good. Even if there's some chunks, I'll take it. So now I blended this a little bit more because I think when you eat tempeh, it's very like dense, and the texture for me, what I notice is people love or hate tempeh. There's like zero in between. It was now okay. Oh, you guys are glitching? Mine says good condition. Maybe come in and out. We're winding up soon anyway, so don't worry.
More?
Let me see. Nope, that's perfect. I want to show it to you guys so you see. All right. Tempeh is a fermented soybean, and it's very high in B12 and B vitamins. So if you're vegan, you need to have this in your diet. And it's a love-hate. But too much I can't take. Me too. I make a tempeh salad, and it has like a sweet relish in it. And it's so balanced. Oh my God, it's so good. Okay, we're gonna add this here. And I think I'm only gonna add like half of this because I think it's gonna be too much for this dish. Especially because I already have that smoky tempeh in there. And now what I'm gonna do is add the diced tomato. That's gonna give us the liquid and the thickness that we're looking for in sort of like a stew kind of thing. And then we're gonna use so this is all, there you go, done. Mose, you want some dishes? I got them over here. Mose.
Huh?
Thank you, sir. All right. I'm gonna mix this up. Hey, Moser, is there any veggie stock back there? Did they make veggie stock yesterday? Vegetable stock. Mike, did you make vegetables? Good morning.
You want them more?
Did you make vegetable stock? Yeah, can you bring me some? Here, take the cart. That's it. We did it. Yes, it absorbs really nice flavor. Same like tofu, right? It kind of takes on the flavor, but there's like a rich, sort of thick kind of tempeh that I'm not really a fan. I can eat a little bit of tempeh here and there, but you know where I love tempeh? I make a tempeh BLT, and I use that the bacon tempeh, and we like sear it like bacon, and we use chipotle mayo with lettuce. Yeah, a meaty feel. Perfect, Jane. But like a wet meaty feel, though. You know what I'm talking about? But I make a tempeh BLT that is so good on like a 21 grain toast with chipotle mayo, lettuce, and tomato. Oh my God. OMG. It's so good. I should make that sandwich with you guys one day. Okay, so now both of these are on the fire. They're like chunky goodness. Tomato-based soup. I'm gonna add a little bit of, Moser's getting us some vegetable stock. Yeah, it's so good, Jane. Moser's getting us some vegetable stock, and then I will finish them. So then what I do is I let them simmer for about an hour, and then I'll come back and like adjust the flavorings, and then say, ooh, that sounds like that's gonna be my lunch, Renee. Never thought about putting avocado on there. You just made my lunch. Boop, boop. Okay. Oh, here comes Moser with the sock. Let me go grab that. Thank you, Mose. All right, here we go. Let me show you. Look how pretty. Isn't that beautiful? Now, if you really wanted to, here's a couple of things. You could turn that into a stew and make like a brown basmati rice to go with it and add it into this and sort of make a nice thick sort of rice, vegan, beautiful jambalaya stew. And then here's our veggie chili. So freaking awesome. All right, we did it. 2.5 hours of cooking this morning. Sheesh. Are you just tired as me? I feel tired too. All right, guys, I'm all done. I'm gonna clean up in a minute. I'm just gonna say goodbye. All right. Whew. Okay, we made vegan jambalaya, vegan veggie chili. We made, I know it went so fast, right? We made grilled portobello mushrooms, and we made elk Salisbury steak and braised red cabbage in 2.5 hours. You guys, thank you for all the yummy love that I got today. And, you know, we are building a community super fast, and I'm so excited about it. So, you know, once I hit 300 people on our Book of Face, I am going to start charging for other people to join. You guys are in. I'm never going to charge you. You will always get all the love. I'm also going to kind of separate you guys, and you guys will get, you know, all that love. And then I'm going to be starting to do, once we hit that 300 mark in that group, I'm going to start doing like Zoom calls to talk about specific diets and to help people, like, you know, more specific and tight. And then, so spread the word when I hit the 300 mark, because, you know, I guess we have to do it for the money too, right? It's kind of yucky, but you guys are in. It's all in. And then you'll have the recipes forever. Cookbooks are coming. What else could I tell you? I'm working on it, you know, that TikTok shop thing. Yo, what up, Paul?
What's up?
Did you take care of business this morning?
Nah, tonight.
All right. Yep, that's what I mean by Book of Face. That's what they taught me to do. I'm very excited. We have a lot to do. Mostly plant-based, awesome. No, it's hard out here. It is, but you know what? You really found home base. I am not leaving. I am here for the long term. Good morning. Thank you for that. I'm here for the long term. I'm here to help. I'm here to help everybody heal. We must heal. We have to feel better. And it's going to start with what we put on our body for sure. The organic food movement community. Get in there. I think we're probably close to 200 now. No, I don't have them up yet, Valerie, but they're coming. They are coming. I'm so excited, you guys. We're going to do good. So are you on Monday through Friday? Not yet. This week I am. I'm trying to work it out. I haven't figured it out, but I am. Tomorrow I'm going to be on from home somewhere around 2 o'clock Eastern time. And we are, DM me and I'll give you that information. And I'm going to be doing a kitchen pharmacy class, and you're going to learn some recipes with coconut oil. We're going to do an eggshell-based toothpaste. I have a few up my sleeve that we're going to work on. Last week we did cold and flu remedies. So I'm going to teach you some more. So we are going to have a blast. Thank you so much for being here. Reach out. Takes me a little time to answer. We're getting a little bit bigger now. And you guys have a lot of questions, which I'm happy to do. Thank you so much. Have a great day. We're in, Valerie. We're in. You found us. Woo woo. Have a wonderful day too. Thank you so much, guys. I can't believe I'm leaving 190 of you out of here. I don't want to say goodbye. All right, bye, guys.